Hello, I'm Hyperbola, and today I'm going to be reviewing something very interesting. As a joke, a friend of mine, Knali 2001, made an all-familiar image format about something unique. As the title suggests, it is the silent clubstep iceberg. If you haven't seen these kinds of videos before, I will go through each part of the iceberg briefly and from top to bottom. The top being common knowledge, and the bottom being rare or almost nonsensical stuff about said thing. I also urge you to look out for the history of silent clubstep that's being made by Stormfly and Ice Cave, as that will have more detailed and more chronologically organized information. So without further ado, let's get right to it. First, we will start off with the tip. The following aspects are what most of the community knows about silent clubstep. The Silent Series. The Silent Series is a series well known to most of the community. Around April 1st in the 1.6 update, a player named BlackPS2Full uploaded two absurdly difficult levels to the GD servers, Alphabet X, a level in an entirely different series, and Silent Club. Alphabet X would eventually get beaten by Zobros in 1.9, but no one even attempted Unnerf's Silent Club until recently. It had unprecedented difficulty and was considered by the community to be impossible. Since then, a number of similar levels with very high difficulty have spawned throughout the years. You can learn more about them in Stormfly's History of the Silent Series video. 0 through 6%. This is an easier part of the level that most people could be able to get down consistently. Nothing much more. Silentium Gratis. Silentium Gratis is a relatively unknown extreme demon that is around Legacy List difficulty. It was verified by Stormfly on 60Hz and is a heavily nerfed version of Silent Clubstep, with some small buffs here and there to make it more inconsistent. 8 Jumps of Hell. The final minicube in Silent Clubstep consists of high Hertz frame perfect jumps and is impossible on 60Hz. One day, a player called Azza for the Win did the cube without a mirror portal, spawning the 8 Jumps of Hell. Later, another player called Ice Cave made a fancier version with the cube twice in a row called Final Destination, a now very popular challenge that was later verified by Paco. VTest April Fools. In 2019, popular Xbot user VTest created a very accurate run of Silent Clubstep with clicks. This video is now really popular and has 1.2 million views on YouTube as of now. Memory Cube. At 80%, there is an infamous memory cube, where if you don't take the right way exactly, you will die. The order is 4 up, 1 down, 3 up, 2 down, 2 up, 6 down, 15 up, 10 down, and then 5 up. Zorazet video. In 1.9, a player hacker called Zorazet beat a nerfed version of Silent Clubstep at 0.1 speed. This video also got popular and set up the pipe dream aspect this level has today. The next area of the iceberg I will cover is beneath the surface. The following aspects require a little digging to find out about, but are not very hard to find. Silent Clubstep progress. As a matter of fact, quite a few players have attempted to beat this level, some players being Septagon7, Ice Cave, Air, and me. Ice Cave and Septa both made decent progress on the unnerfed version, and Air made surface level progress until the possible update came out in late 2020. Then progress blew up, and then I joined the mix later, making runs that seemed impossible look more doable, such as getting past the first ship from 0 in 24 to 100. As of now, everyone is taking a break from the level as a major progress roadblock has been hit. May skip. In 2.0, a player called Cyrillic pretended to be Nautilus 2K for a while and uploaded a fake version of Silent Clubstep. In that version, the maze was skippable through a well-timed jump near the top of the end wall. Zobros and Sunix practice runs. In 1.9 and 2.0, top players Zobros and Sunix posted videos of practice runs of Silent Clubstep. Zobros took over 1k attempts to beat it, and Sunix took around 400. Nothing more to say really. Silent Clubstep X. Another player called Napro Night Fury made an extended 2.1 version with Colorblind called Silent Clubstep X. This was not as popular, however, and eventually died out. You could find an outdated rated version on an insane 9-star level called Fallen Era 2. Nerf date. In late 2020, the official version of Silent Clubstep was nerfed with the help of Ice Cave. This included possibility on 60 Hz and fixes to account for physics changes. Orb masking was later fixed and the minicube was redesigned as well. Even an end screen was added too. The next section of the Iceberg I will go over is the core. People who really like this level will probably know some of these facts, but they are relatively unheard of in the general GD community. Anno Silent Clubstep Difficulty Analysis Video. Earlier in 2019, an ironic difficulty measurement video to parody people like Potato Brother was released about Silent Clubstep. There is a very even like to dislike ratio compared to most videos on this level, with that many views, and many jokes were made about its difficulty, yet some are more accurate than others. Anno rates the unnerfed at around a Thanatos difficulty. Unknown hacked verification method. It is likely we can find out about this, but for me, I still don't know what it is. Tell me if you can find it. He most likely used something like Game Guardian to have it work. Unnerfed first ship victors. According to my sources, the current unnerfed ship victors are Metaman Z, Septagon 7, Iced Cave, Krydex or Ihayasaka, and Electro. All but Meta don't have a video, but Meta dies to the transition, therefore not doing the run correctly. He had also claimed to do the run before he had done the uploaded run. He may have also done it on 420 FPS, if I remember correctly, so it is farther from legit than you'd think. Mini ship without orb. The mini ship at 48 had a pink orb in the gravity reversion portal, added to account for physics changes. However, you can still pull it off without the orb, albeit inconsistently. The most consistent at that ship was Hawkeye, the creator of the level Rage. Masked orbs still possible. Contrary to popular belief, masked orbs in the unnerfed are still possible. The first one being in the mini ball, you can do a double click on the second orb in the section, and in the memory before the duel, you can double click the last orb. 0 through 25. The pre-drop of Silent Clubstep is the same as beating a top 15 demon, at least. It has a ship as tight as OP straight flying, with curves and flips of both physics and the screen, and at least 8 frame-perfect jumps if played on 60 Hz. To put that into context, Seri Never Clear, a top 9 demon, has about 6. For this, I am referring to the nerf version of the level. The unnerfed pre-drop can compare to a top 5. Now I will be covering the bottom of the iceberg. These are aspects that no one really seems to know about. Some are almost completely hidden, while others have remnants scattered across the community. Bye Bye was always there. Before reaching the drop in the current version, you are met with letters spelling Bye Bye during an auto transition. You can see this in the current version, but did you know it was actually there the entire time? In most versions, it was there on a blending black color channel, so it was invisible. Nautilus 2K's Discord. For privacy reasons, I will not reveal this or any of his other socials. They do exist, however. He may also return to GD after he fixes his graphics card issues, but don't expect it anytime soon. Removed buff date. When making the update for Silent Clubstep, 48 through 50 was buffed to near impossibility. It was reverted in the final version, however. The final section of the iceberg, if I can even call it that, is the Abyss. This information was either kept private, or it is so hard to find that only a few people know about it. Silent Clubstep Secret Server. The server consisted of Septagon 7, Ice Cave, and Akira Karusu. According to Septa, it would go public eventually, and was for sharing Silent Clubstep progress. The minicube was an accident. The minicube was actually not an accident, but it wasn't intended either. When Nautilus was building Silent Clubstep, he experienced a data loss, losing most of the level with it. He then angrily buffed the first ship from 1 space to half a space, and the second spam from 3 space to 2 space. He was getting tired of making the rest of the level, so out of spite and laziness, he made the minicube. He later redecorated the minicube in late 2020. made in 1.8 but uploaded in 1.9. Silent Clubstep is in fact a 1.8 level, but it was uploaded in early 1.9. Nothing much to say about this. Sari never beat it. I remember Sari claiming to complete Silent Club, but not Silent Clubstep, so this part I believe is just bogus. And with that, the Iceberg comes to a close. I hope this brings some things to light, and I hope you learn things as well. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a positive or constructive comment about this video, or even subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day. Bye.